Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Greetings, good people. Happy Tuesday. It's October the 25th. The year is 2022. And Kanye West has been dropped by another brand. Okay, that's one of the many topics that I have on the lineup for today. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. Um, I'm live in real time. If you happen to be catching the replay, please be sure to drop your comments. Make sure you're liking the video. If you're here, loud, live, and in color, greetings, welcome. Pay your admission fee, please. Hit that like button, drop down in the comments and say hello. Peace and blessings to my OG, triple OG, female G. Greetings to you. Happy Tuesday. All right, so today's lineup is pretty interesting. Um, Kanye West was dropped by Adidas. Okay. I'm going to say something that may rub people the wrong way, but I don't really care. I don't see that as a bad thing. And I'll get into detail when that story comes up. Okay. Kiki Wyatt, she wants to have another baby. Beyonce. Did you guys check out Beyonce auctioning off her tickets to her Renaissance tour that's supposed to kick off summer of 2023 at the Wearable Art Gala? First of all, Kelly Rowland looks stunning. I posted her picture to my community tab on YouTube. We're streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and I'm going to have to upload the video to Facebook. So be sure that you are following me on those social media platforms. Okay. We're trying to build on to the royal family. All right. Welcome all newcomers and all of my regulars. Welcome. Okay. So Beyonce is going on tour next summer. And y'all paying for them tickets? Oof, I'm going to talk about that. What else? Carl Crawford, he's still going back and forth with Megan Thee Stallion. So he was all dressed up. He shined his head and his shoes, and he was headed to court. I got a little snippet that I saw on one of these social media blogs. And the surreal life, okay? I'm going to do a separate video giving a review. I guess I'm going to get back into doing the reviews for TV shows. But I did happen to watch the 2-hour season premiere of the Surreal Life yesterday, right? On VH1. Airs Mondays at 9 o'clock. First of all, I record my shows and I like to watch them commercial free. I recorded it and I was actually watching it in real time. I didn't even realize that the darn show was 2 hours. I was like, this show's kind of long. And, in between commercial breaks, and the commercial breaks weren't that long. Shout out to VH1. So in between commercial breaks, I got up and got snacks. I was folding clothes, putting away clothes, keeping myself, busy during the commercials. But the show was good. I didn't even realize until after the fact that it was 2 hours. So I was tweeting about the show. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. So I'm going to touch on that as well. All right. So hopefully everybody is gathered in here as you're coming in. Again, please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. All right. Drop down in the comments and say, hello, I don't bite. All right. So before we get to those main topics, of course, we got to have a little bit of sprinkle of shenanigans and some news and things. I want to talk about this. Okay. I want to figure out what exactly is Candy been doing lately. Okay. I can't play the audio because she is sampling Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. So shout out to Emily Cottentop on IG. That's where I am. That's where I saw this. So is this supposed to be for Halloween, or what has Candy been doing lately? She's been taking to social media and doing little spoofs and little skits and things. I guess this is cute. I guess some people on Twitter is ruthless. So some people on Twitter, they were not feeling this. And they made light of it. They made a joke of it. They's like, this looks cheap. What is this trash? What is Candy doing? I don't know. I guess. Did you guys see this? Like I said, I'm not playing the audio because of she's sampling Smooth Criminal. And we keep it clean and classy over here, okay? No copyright strikes at all. So what do you guys think about Candy doing these little spoofs that she's been doing lately? Did you guys catch those? Like she's doing reenactments of scenes from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She should do one with Mama Joyce and reenact how Mama Joyce be embarrassing Todd, but I guess I'll save that for another day. Let me see. All right, so we could take Candy off. Let's take Candy off. I'm getting used to going live again, y'all. I haven't been. Yesterday I was live, and I'm going live again today. So just having a little bit of fun. I ain't got no rhyme or reason really to be up here. I'm used to pre-recorded videos. I used to go live back in the day, but we jumping back in the saddle. Okay, speaking of jumping back in the saddle, let me tell you something about Mr. Maxwell, honey. He is going to have a good time regardless. Okay, so this is courtesy of the Shade Room. They posted this to their Instagram. So Maxwell, I guess he's on tour. He's been doing a lot of shows lately. And Maxwell gets down with the get down, okay? And he says, y'all want to laugh, but your knees ain't built like that, okay? This is the Maxwell challenge. So Megan Thee Stallion got some competition. I love to see it. I don't know how old Maxwell is, but I know he is older, a more seasoned gentleman. I love his spirit. He still sounds good. I don't remember what award show that was. I think it was last year when he got on stage and cut up. He was receiving some sort of achievement award. Listen, Maxwell is full of life, full of energy, okay? And his calcium intake is phenomenal because his bones are boning, all right? Is that how the kids say it? The bones are boning. Anyway, I love seeing Maxwell like just having a good time, fun. I love it. I love it. So I want to see people do the Maxwell challenge, okay? If Megan can do it, and so can Maxwell. You know what? Live your life, Maxwell. Listen, seeing this type of stuff makes people feel good. So anything that makes people feel good is all good with me. Okay. Shout out to Maxwell. All right, we're running through this lineup. Who else is on the docket? Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. Florida is called the Sunshine State, but I like to call Florida the Dumb Shine State. And their governor is the leader of all the dummies. Okay. No disrespect to anybody in Florida, but your governor is absolutely positively ridiculous. Okay. Now, this I'm going to turn the audio on for. Listen to this. Okay. So he was recently, during a debate or whatever with his opponent. He thought that Governor DeSantis thought that this was a good idea to say this. And this is how Governor DeSantis, along with many other people in this country, still in 2022, this is how they still think. I'm starting to believe that they actually believe the BS that comes out of their mouth. Like to hear it? Here you go.
If you look around the country, they do have programs, unfortunately, well, they will take a student, look at their race, say, okay, you're white, you're an oppressor. If you're black, you're oppressed. And think about what that does to a 6 or 7 year old kid. That's wrong. You're seeing that. You have people that are teaching, and actually his running mate has said this in the past, that teaching the United States was built on stolen land. That is inappropriate for our schools. It's not true. And I'm happy. It actually, if you look around the country, they do have programs, unfortunately, well, they will take a student, look at their race, say, okay, you're white, you're an oppressor. If you're black, you're oppressed. And think about what that does to a 6 or 7 year old kid. That's wrong. You're seeing that. You have people that are teaching, and actually his running mate has said this in the past, that teaching the United States was built on stolen land. That is inappropriate for our schools. It's not true. And I'm happy.
Child, this is how Governor DeSantis and many other people think. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Florida, y'all gonna pay for what y'all did to what's my man Andrew Gillum. I'll never forget how y'all did Andrew Gillum. Anywho, now Funky Done even got into the comments and he said something that I agree with. His comment reads, there isn't a single school or teacher in America sitting young white kids down and saying you're the oppressor and sitting little black kids down saying you're the oppressed. If anything, real life teaches these lessons. I'd be curious to know how DeSantis thinks the land was garnered. Right. What are we still doing this? This is absolutely embarrassing. And I see why other countries look at America the way that they do. Now, I don't want to go down a political rant. This is supposed to be lighthearted, but this is actually dangerous rhetoric, okay? And I do want to see how the powers that be are going to hold DeSantis accountable, okay? Standing on a podium saying that this land was not taken, I got to be careful with my words. It's a bold-faced lie. And there is more than enough proof to basically negate what it is that Governor DeSantis is saying. This is embarrassing. And I just feel like people who are proud to be Americans in this country should really hold DeSantis and people who think like him responsible. This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. And although, you know, in most cases, many teachers may not be sitting kids down and saying, hey, you're the oppressor, you're the oppressed. Trust me, people feel oppressed when they walk into a bank to try to get a loan in this country. Okay. When they are trying to refinance their homes and because of their race, they're not getting fair pricing. Yeah, people feel it outside of the classroom in the real world. Or when somebody is driving through a neighborhood minding their business, they're approached by people who feel that they shouldn't be driving in that particular neighborhood. So, DeSantis, you're an embarrassment. That's all I have to say about that. And anybody who feels the way that he feels, you're an embarrassment too. All right, who's up next on the docket? Let's see. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right on this Tuesday? Can you hear me well? Ooh, DeSantis. I wanted to go harder, but I'm not. Up next, Miss Kiki Powerhouse Vocals Wyatt. Okay, do you guys know who this is? Listen, Kiki Wyatt is a phenomenal singer. And she is a phenomenal mother, I'm assuming. I don't have any reason to believe that she's not a good mother. She is the mother of 11 children, 11. And she said that she wants more. She actually wants more children. So she was actually on a segment of Uncensored. You know, Uncensored is the show where they basically people talk about their lives and whatnot. Well, she said that she wants to go for one more, meaning she wants to have another child. Okay. In a clip from her recent interview on TV One's Uncensored, the powerhouse singer said that she's interested in having one more child. She shared, I think I'm going to do one more. I love being a mama. If I wasn't a mommy, I don't think I would be who I am today. I started my career with a child and I'm still in my career with 11 kids. Basically, if she, like I said, if she has another kid, that'll be child number 12. Yikes. Listen, a lot of people don't agree with her having all of these children, and you know, this is a heavily opinionated population of people, right? So that as far as the world that we live in, here's my thing. I feel like if you are taking care of your children financially and emotionally, who the hell am I to say you shouldn't have so many kids? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are people who love being parents and they love that bond and they enjoy being pregnant and giving birth. I mean, I know what it looks like on the outside, but at the end of the day, I mean, if all of these children's needs, emotional needs are being fulfilled, then what the hell is the problem? And if you can financially afford to do it, do you, girl? The Bible says be fruitful and multiply, don't it? Mm-hmm. At least you ain't out here Nick Cannon and your kids are all under one roof, right? No, that came across a little judgmental. That's because I am. I'm judging. Good luck, Nick Cannon. But yeah, as far as Kiki White is concerned, girl, if you got the patience and the stamina for it, girl, do you? Do you? All right. Moving along. This milk dud head. This is Carl Crawford. Let's take a look at what he has to say. You guys know that he's in litigation with Megan Thee Stallion, right? Megan Thee Stallion is signed to 1501. That's her record label. I don't know if she's out of the contract yet, but I know most recently she wasn't. Roc Nation is not her record label. Roc Nation is her management company. So, you know, Carl and Megan Thee Stallion have been going back and forth. So Carl decided to go onto his social media and let everybody know, like, you know, it's deposition time, basically. So let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Today we're taking the deposition for the Megan Thee Stallion case.
Huh?
They want to come in and ask me all kind of questions, get to the bottom of what, actually going on. Finna go ahead and stand tall, stand strong. And yes, I will be present when it's your turn to go in and take it.
Okay, so he's going to be present when it's deposition time for Meg. I guess he claims that he'll be present, whatever the heck he is saying. Listen, I'm tired of this back and forth with Carl and Megan. Carl Crawford is very annoying. I think that he is a piss poor businessman, and I'm going to tell you why. Megan Thee Stallion is your bread and butter, right? Instead of you focusing on the other artists that you have signed to your roster that could potentially grow your brand and grow your record label, and y'all both can grow, or you all can grow together and get to the bag, since that's everybody's focus. Your focus is focusing on Megan Thee Stallion, right? And unfortunately, his other artists, if you can name who they are taking a hit. You got damn, what's her name? Erica Banks out here needing to be mentored, needing to be backed up as far as promotion, and you know, she needs funding for her videos and all this other stuff. She's signed to this guy's label. Erica Banks is out here fending for herself, making ridiculous decisions, in my opinion, for her brand. What is Erica Banks's brand? Why did you sign Erica Banks if you weren't going to put forth the energy and the effort to grow this artist, build this artist so you could get a return on your investment? No. Every chance you get, you bashing Megan Thee Stallion. Granted, y'all have y'all feud. You may not be happy about what's going on. She's not satisfied with what's going on. But my thing is, the business still has to operate, does it not? And I really feel that Erica Banks is a casualty of this war that that her boss, Carl Crawford, is spearheading. And it's unfortunate. What happened to the other girl? I don't even remember her name. That was supposed to be taking down Megan or throwing shots at Megan or dissing Megan Thee Stallion when she was rapping in her car. Remember her? I don't even remember her name. Apparently, she doesn't have anything nice to say about Carl Crawford as of late. So, you know, you got this record label and you're supposed to be a businessman and you're not handling business. What other artists are you promoting or you backing? None. I wouldn't be signed to your record label, child. Good luck to you. Good luck to them. I'm pretty sure once everything is said and done, we'll know, you know, when this is all over, we'll know, because social media definitely will let us know. All right, who's next? Oh, what the heck is going on with Black China, y'all? Have you been paying attention to this nonsense with Black China? Now, this is the second person that said Black China tried to hold them hostage. Miss Black China, what's tea? Okay, so Black China, she ended up sending a cease and desist letter to the woman, claiming that, you know, she held her hostage and tried to sex traffic her. Yikes. So if you guys are unaware, this young lady posted this to her TikTok, and she basically said that Black China tried to sell her, for lack of a better word. Okay, let's see if we can listen to a little bit of this.
Has ever happened to me. I finally feel safe enough to share the story because this happened back on August 10th. And it's been a little bit of time. I don't have time to go into the details, but China and I met on Instagram. As you can see, we were DMing. I ended up sending her my number. She FaceTimed me at 3 a.m. LA time. My best friend, Alex Marker, was on the FaceTime call as well. As you can see, Black China follows my best friend, Alex Marker, on Instagram. So while China was FaceTiming with me and Alex, she invited me over to her house at 4 a.m. In hindsight, going to Black China's house at 4 a.m. was probably stupid, but I'm me. I love a good adventure, and come on, who's going to turn down going to Black China's house and meeting Dream Kardashian? Long story short, I get there. Black China held me hostage, and I'm pretty sure she was trying to
all right, child. I can't with the vocal frying. Like the way I can't when people talk like that. It irritates the bleep out of me. So anyway, this is on the Jasmine Brands Instagram page. This happened, I think, last week or so. So you guys can go and check that out. But yeah, Black China, this is the second person that said that you tried to hold them hostage, sis. What's tea? The woman said that Black China was drunk out of her mind and she was threatening her and she told her she was going to beat her up. So China apparently sent a cease and desist letter. Tokyo Tony hasn't gone on to social media to clarify or talk about this. I'm actually surprised. I don't know. I don't know. Why stop? Y'all need to stop worshiping these entertainers, please. Sometimes these people, what you see on social media is not what you're going to get in real life. Oh, my God, this is so depressing. All right. I want to talk about Kanye West. So Kanye West, okay, this is according to CNN. Kanye West was dropped. His partnership with Adidas is now terminated. Again, I don't really see this as a bad thing. Anyway, the article reads Adidas has ended its partnership with Ye, also known as Kanye West, with immediate effect. In a statement Tuesday, the sportswear maker said, quote, it does not tolerate any sort of hate speech. There's certain words I'm going to skip over and I'm not going to say for the sake of the video. And they said that in his recent comments were unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous. Adidas said that they violated the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. Adidas is saying this. This is so funny. And the reason why I'm laughing is just Google or look up the history of Adidas. Quite frankly, I think that a lot of you should, in my opinion, you don't have to do anything. It would be wise or a good idea to look up the history of a lot of these brands that a lot of y'all walk around wearing. You know, y'all be walking around wearing other people's names, like you wearing somebody's last name. I'm not knocking anybody who wants to wear somebody else's last name, you know, because some of us have our favorite brands and some of us don't care, right? But do a little bit of research on the history of a lot of these expensive brands, premium brands that everybody cares so much about. And also look into the affiliation with the families who own these brands. See who they were affiliated with back in the day. Anywho, so sales, the article continues, sales and production of his Yeezy branded products have stopped, as well as payments to Ye and his companies. Adidas says that it will take a $246 million hit to its fourth quarter sales. $246 million to a brand like Adidas, they can afford to take that hit. Kanye West also. Kanye West can afford to take a financial hit by these brands, quote unquote, disassociating themselves from him or canceling Kanye. But see, here's the thing. If Adidas basically can no longer produce any sneakers or whatever else they produce with Kanye's likeness and image and name, right? So Kanye basically has full control of his own likeness and image and name. So if Kanye West wanted to mass produce his sneakers and call them Yeezys, I think that he can afford to do so, don't you think? And if he does decide to do that, is that a bad thing? What other sneakers were most of you wearing outside of Yeezys that were Adidas branded? Y'all still rocking shell toes? I mean, if you are, you are, but y'all still rocking shell toes like Run DMC in 2022? So again, Adidas separating themselves from their biggest brand, Yeezy, is bad for business for who? For Adidas or for Kanye? I don't think that's bad for business for Kanye. And I find it interesting that when Kanye was making remarks about other groups of people, Adidas didn't care. Balenciaga didn't care either. I'm just saying, that's why I don't really think it's a bad idea per se that Kanye West is no longer affiliated with Adidas. So, I mean, the oh, hold on, y'all. I hate these ads. They're so annoying. Pardon me. So here's what I'm thinking. So the sneakers that already have been produced, they're gonna sell those, right? They're not gonna stop selling those that they've already produced, are they? So they still gonna be, and if they do, are all of the proceeds from those sales gonna go directly to Kanye and Adidas gets nothing? How does that work? You know, some people are total know-it-alls, so if you know how that works, put it in the comments. But basically, going forward, Kanye's likeness and image can't be used by Adidas. So if Kanye wanted to, you know, start his own start selling Yeezys on his own without Adidas backing him. Is that bad? How is that bad? Is that a bad thing? He basically got his it's like getting your masters back. You know, these rappers and these artists talk about, yeah, my masters. I gotta get, she don't own her masters. He don't own his masters. It's like he got his masters and his publishing back. Is that a bad thing? Well, we'll see how Adidas survives basically going forward. I'll be curious to know. All right, who's up next? Oh, yes. I wanted to talk about Beyonce's tickets. Lord have mercy. So Beyonce is going on tour, y'all. She announced that she's going on tour next summer. Let me see if I could pull this up. Hold on. I'm gonna share this now. Okay. So this was at the Wearable Arts Gala. It was an event that Tina Knowles put on. Blue Ivy Child was bidding big money. Okay. That I thought that was absolutely cute. So this is what came up on the screen. This was up for auction at the Wearable Arts Gala. So wow. Concert ticket package, okay, value at a total of $20,000. United and Waco offers you a chance to see Beyonce on her Renaissance tour starting in the summer of 2023 at any of United's national and international destinations around the world. The prize is complete with 2 first-class international United Airline Polaris tickets to select cities with 3-night hotel accommodations at a Marriott property, and to one of the most sought-after musical performances of all time, 2 concert tickets to Beyonce's Renaissance 2023 tour with a guided, I think it was behind the scenes, something, backstage passes or something like that with Tina, Miss Tina, Beyonce's mama. So all of this could be yours for $20,000. Okay. Now, these tickets have been said to be in the upwards of 10,000 and above. Let me ask some of y'all a question. Those of you who are Beyonce fans, are you paying $5, $10, $15,000, $20,000 for Beyonce tickets to her Renaissance tour? This specific package comes with a whole lot, but just a single ticket, how much would you be willing to spend to go see Beyonce perform? I'm curious. No judgment. I'm just curious. I wouldn't be surprised if her tour is completely sold out before it even starts. What is this? Oh, please. Not the robots in here, child. Not the bots. But yeah. How much are you willing to spend to go see Beyonce? I'm curious. Like I said, this is a judgment-free zone. I just want to know. Listen, I wouldn't mind seeing Beyonce in concert, but $5,000, $10,000, like, I don't know. I don't know about that. 1,000, I could see 1,000 because it's Beyonce. You're gonna be entertained, okay? Beyonce doesn't play when it comes to performing. But anything beyond that, me personally, I don't know, man. I don't know. But for some people, listen, 2 people put together $10,000 for this specific package. I wouldn't judge you. I'm just saying. I'm good. And I think that's the bidding started at 20,000, I think. And I think it went up to like 80. I think this package actually sold for more than the $20,000. Child, I wish Beyonce nothing but luck on her tour, child. Good luck to you. Okay. All right. Is that all I have on here? Oh no, the Surreal Life. OMG. Y'all. Did you guys get an opportunity to watch the reality show, The Surreal Life? Y'all remember when this came out? This was like they branded it like a social experiment, a reality TV social experiment. Baby, this show was so good yesterday. It was the first episode, okay? So who is on the cast? This is the Surreal Life's page. Let me go directly to their page on Instagram. Yeah, it was good. Dennis Rodman is on there. August Alsina, who I like, is on there. What's her name? Stormy Daniels is on there. Yes, the Stormy Daniels. Tamar is on the show. And I'm gonna say something about Tamar. If you've been watching for a minute, then you know that I don't care for Tamar's character and all the extra that she portrays on reality TV. I did not turn away, and as long as Tamar is as mature as she's been on this first 2-hour episode, I think I'll be able to get through the season, and that's saying a lot. Because it was very difficult to watch and review Braxton Family Values back in the day because she was so insufferable. But she has seemingly, I know she's a good actress, but she has seemingly matured, and she was very transparent as it pertains to her motherhood on the show. So I thought that was a good moment. If you saw it, then you know what I'm talking about. Dennis Rodman, Dennis Rodman is getting paid big money to cause confusion in that house, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, this is Stormy Daniels. This is what you want to call her? Girl, Stormy Daniels, baby. This is a woman who messed around with Trump, basically. Honey, okay. What was the doll's name? Emily? Man. August Alsina wanted no parts of Stormy and her little dolly. And oh my God, I'm going to do a review, a separate video of a review. But baby, that show had me laughing from beginning to freaking end. Okay. I was thoroughly entertained. But Stormy, girl, we get it. You know, you an adult film entertainer or whatever you want to call yourself. I'm being politically correct. But ma'am, every joke has to be a sex joke. Where's the range? And she claims she wants to be a comedian. Anyway, the verdict's still out on her. She all right so far. August Alsina. I like August Alsina. I don't have a problem with August at all. But I will say this. I think even though he moved Stormy's bed out of the room where he was in, that was funny, but it was rude. I do think it was rude. And Stormy, she don't even care. Her bed is by the pool. And she is sleeping by the pool, I guess, taking it like a champ. Look, if you could sleep with Donald Trump, ma'am, then your little bed, your air mattress could be by the pool and you'd be comfortable with it. And so she doesn't seem like a complainer. But August Alsina seems cool. He seems open to the process. I just like his energy. I don't know. He seems like he's easy to get along with, and he just seems like he's full of good vibes. Is it just me? He checked Dennis at that dinner table. I was here for it. Is this the CJ girl? She's like a wrestler or something like that. Baby, all CJ want to do is drink. And I just really hope and pray that she does not wake up Dennis Rodman's wild side, because Miss Ma'am, that is CJ, right? Is that her? Oh, Frankie Nunez. Doesn't he still look the same? This is the young man from Malcolm in the Middle. He looks the absolute same. He's fun. I like his energy. He seems cool. Doesn't seem problematic at all. Kim Coles, of course. We love Kim Coles, right? Comedian, actress. She's full of good energy, good vibes. She seems like she has this spirit of she wants everybody to get along. She's very tender-hearted, very compassionate. She ain't problematic at all. She probably just here for a check too, okay? Because that living single money done dried up, okay? No shade, no shade. Baby, Miss Thing here, too much. Is he funny? Yes, he is. But it's like, at first it was like, oh boy. But when he opened up about his experience growing up, he says his family was Mormon and he is also a Latino. So he talked about, growing up and stuff like that, and how he went to counseling and the counselor was anti-gay, and how he basically struggled with his identity. Oh my gosh, when him, August Alsina, Dennis Rodman, Frankie Nunez, I think it was, they were in the kitchen and he was just talking about dating. Let me tell you something. That scene made me almost want to cry, because everybody was no one was uncomfortable. He felt so comfortable talking to everyone about, dating, and it was just full of maturity. That's the word that I want to use. And let me stop giving away all this good commentary because I want to save this for my video. But Manny, I don't know. I like him, but I got my eye on him because he I don't know. He just seems like he could possibly be a little shady. But for the most part, everybody behaved themselves. Like I said, Tamar, I was able to tolerate Tamar, and I actually enjoyed listening to her. And that is a first time in a long time. Okay. So yeah, the Surreal Life, that was good. I'm definitely going to be reviewing this. So be on the lookout on my channel. Let me see. Stormy and that dog, child. Let me tell you something. If y'all watch the show, August was not having it with that doll. So here's what I don't understand. August was not having it with the doll, right? So what he gonna do when she start pulling out tarot cards? Baby, that's all. Ooh. Yes, CJ wants, I'm telling you, she over there rubbing on him and whatnot. CJ, don't open up Pandora's box because Dennis is I don't care how old he is, how old Pop Rodman is. He is a wild boy, and I don't know if you're ready. Yeah, Kim does look the same. Baby, August got that bed the F up out of that room. That had me rolling. But then I said, that is so rude, though. That really is rude. When Stormy said, when she slept with Donald Trump, those were the worst 90 seconds of her life. Oh my gosh. I was howling. Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to be funny, but I'm telling you, the show was entertaining from the beginning to the end. Does Dennis Rodman have his own room, female G? Because it seems like he's not sharing a room with anybody. Because Kim, Frankie, and Manny are cramped up in one room. Tamar got CJ with her. August got his own room. So Dennis has his own room too? Man, she said those were the worst 90 seconds of her life. I was screaming. Oh, I'm telling you, y'all follow me on Twitter because sometimes some of these shows I watch all of this reality TV foolishness, right? Since I was young. And I still watch it now. Even though I don't review a lot of these shows, I still watch them. So sometimes I'll be, posting and following the hashtag of the show and giving funny commentary. It is a hoot. Child, I'm here for it. So next week is going to be good. But that was a treat, though. That really was a treat, the Surreal Life. So I can't wait to see how this season goes. Dennis Rodman is about to make somebody cry. Oh, I can only imagine what his room smelled like. Please, Lord, help us. Help us. Dennis Rodman, no God. But Dennis Rodman is, like I said, he's totally the Diana Ross. I tweeted that. He totally is the even Manny doesn't want it. Right. Right. Manny was like, I don't know. Like, a glimpse here and there, yeah, but on a consistent basis, no God. But Dennis Rodman, yeah, I think he's being paid big bucks to be a distraction in the house and cause commotion. Because if you think about it, if you listen to him in his confessionals, he makes perfect sense in his confessionals. But in the house, he's just blurting out random stuff. And I totally forgot that Dennis Rodman had kids. I totally forgot. He said, I acknowledge that I have children. Sir, even if you didn't acknowledge you have children, if you biologically have children, you have children, no? Anyway. All right, I'm going off on a tangent about this show. I want to save this for my review. All right, y'all. That is all I got. Ain't got no more. Shout out to Female G. That's the OG, triple OG, for being in the live chat. I'm going to try to make this a regular thing. You just got to make sure your notifications are on. If you haven't done so already, please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. I greatly appreciate it. If you're watching the replay, Make sure you hit the like button, drop that in the comments, and share your thoughts. Your participation today, ladies and gentlemen, has been greatly appreciated. But now I got to go. Okay. I love you for watching. As always, until next time, peace.